Hello guys. Yeah. It's Nigel here with you again. Yeah man. Owner and CEO of Nigel's Jamaican Almond World. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys today. We're not talking about, well, we are talking about almond oil, but on another level today. Today I wanted to share with you guys, when you have a dream. Yeah, man. I'm not talking a dream where you go to bed and, we do call those dreams too, but that's not the dream I'm talking about today. Today I'm talking about the dream that you have when you're a child. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. What you're gonna do when you grow up and, how you would like to, see your family and, see your friends and, all that stuff, that good stuff, you have the child mind and you're dreaming. Yeah. That's the one I want to talk to you about today. Because at one point in my life, I found myself like almost giving up on my dreams, and I guess we all have a story like that to tell, and yeah. So I was in a point where I was giving up on my dream, and I realized that there's something I had to do, in order to find a way and how to find myself on that track to live my dream. And it was so simple that, I couldn't believe it. And it was out of desperation I did it. And it worked. But then I realized that, I remember. Because you see, I already learned it, but I forgot. Yeah, so I remember that, that's all you had to do. And then ever since, that's what I've been doing. And it's just ask. Just ask. Yeah, man. Ask and accept. Ask and expect an answer. It's that simple. I'm not saying to ask your friend. I'm not saying to ask your mom. I'm not saying to ask your dad. Just ask. Ask yourself. Greater is he that is within you than he that is within the world. Just ask. I was in Jamaica, and at one point I was selling pastry, and before that, I learned how to do a lot of stuff. I can basically build a house from scratch to finish. And but my thing that I used to do is finishing carpentry. Now, it weren't to that point where there was not much going on for finishing carpentry, and I said, okay, what am I gonna do? All right, I found a job that was selling pastry for a bakery in Jamaica, in Negril, Jamaica, Danet Pastry. Some of you who've been to Jamaica might know. Big up Danet. So anyway, I was, there selling pastry and stuff, and saying, okay, I'm getting paid by commission, so I'll save up some of this money and I'll fund it back into my furniture business, and hopefully something will start from me there. I'll get a contract with the hardwares or something like that to supply them with doors and windows or whatever. Anyway, it didn't work out like I was planning it to, because the commission, you had to work real hard, walk around in the city with a big basket, and it was really intense. So anyway, I realized that I didn't give up. I was like, okay, maybe, because it was me and my cousin started, because we've been doing it for some months, and then me and my cousin started doing it now, and there was another guy, so it was like 3 of us now doing it. So we're like, okay, if we can find something else on the side to sell, we probably can make enough money to, be able to turn over into that business so that we can turn over a profit. I didn't know at the time that this was such a big question. Remember, ask. But ask who? Alright. So I was like, okay, what else can I sell? We were asking each other. There was nothing we could think of, because everything we think of was already available. And it wasn't guaranteed of selling off every day so that, you know, you can make a profit, because you're out there walking in the street from barber shop to barber shop, hair salon to hair salon, you know, clothes store to clothes store, people in the bus park to bus park, everywhere you're walking and you're selling. Those of you who have been to Jamaica and, you know, walk around locally in the street, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, there was nothing that makes sense. So we were like, okay. We were there sitting for like 5 hours thinking what to do, what else to sell. Nothing made sense. It's as simple as that. We give up. At this point, it was just me and my cousin there sitting down. You know, we give up. We started laughing at each other. And right away after I start laughing at each other, you know, I think deep into things when I'm thinking. You know, so I'm like, I'm laughing at myself right now, but am I going to really go back and do this? How long am I going to do this for the rest of my life? I really don't enjoy doing that. It's not something that I enjoy doing. I have to find something that I enjoy doing. What am I going to do? So it got serious for me again, you know? So the smile went away. And I was like, But there was nothing that made sense because I already think of everything. There was only one thing left to do now, and it's just to ask God, because that's what we all do, right? We all save that question for last. God, what am I going to do? And as I asked myself, God, what am I going to do? I took a deep breath and I leaned back. And I hold my head up in the sky and I exhale and I said, God, what am I going to do? And while exhaling, all the time, 5 hours, been sitting there. There was an almond tree behind me. And when I hold my head up, I saw the almond tree. When I hold my head up and ask the question, I saw the almond tree. And the voice said to me, in my head, said, remember that your mom used to make almond drops and put in your lunch kit to go to school? I said, yes. And the voice said, remember that every Jamaican eat almond drops and used to crack almonds when they're little, but now they're big and they have to go to work and travel and all these things. They don't have time to sit and crack it. But if they see somebody selling it and selling almond drops, they will buy it. I was like, wow. So I started smiling, and my cousin said, why are you smiling? And I said, what do you think about some almond drops? And he said, yeah, I think that will work. And I was like, okay. We started picking up the almonds right there on the ground. All this time, never thought of it. Couldn't thought of it unless I had asked the question earlier. Anyway, picking up almonds. I remember I don't remember how to make almond drops. Cut a long story short, we made the almond drops, called my mom and all of that stuff, get the ingredients, everything, make the almond drops, and that was the birth of Nigel's Jamaican Almond World. We don't make almond drops anymore. All we do now is make almond oil, but this journey has enabled me to live my dreams. The other day, from previous posts some of you might see, the other day I was on a ranch. You know, there's been so many places I've been since, you know, I started doing almonds. You know, I found Almond World since God showed me, say, hey, almonds. You know, there's been so many places that I've been that I've dreamed of when I was a little boy and would like to go or would like to be in those places when I grow up, but never really know how I was going to be there. But now I am here. So I want to say, live your dreams, because there's greatness in you. All right? We're at www.nigeljamaicanharmonworld.com. Enough respect, love, and harmony. Now, you might hear me saying harmony and wonder what is the meaning of harmony. Harmony is love. Is harmony. It's love and harmony. But it's harmony with almonds.